How many health stocks did you lose?
2, exactly.
Right. By the time you gather with your cronies, they have already loaded your bike up onto a carrying rack on the Humvee, and the medic has already set out the trunk space as a impromptu sick bay, so you can tend to the wounds that you have sustained, and then
scratches.
Yeah, and it is.
What?
5'7" Scottish woman.
Scratches.
He's got the armor back on.
Yeah.
I know. It's funny.
The type of medical supplies being used they seem quite outdated. Very large needles, heavy bandages, things like that. So full on, like, gives you a blood transfusion with a giant needle and just basically pumps it into your system.
Old school means it works.
We made it this far.
It worked back then.
Gives you like a massive impromptu blood infusion. Bandages up a couple areas that you probably fractured bones and was just like whatever. What's that? Broken wrist? I'm fine. I'll just punch harder. But yeah, it just goes through, patches up the few nicks and dings that you have, and like gives you like a couple like local anesthetics to like actually numb the areas that are fractured and whatever.
Is this Bactine? I'm allergic to Bactine. You know this.
You're fired.
I feel like you'd be allergic to anything new age.
Neosporin? Never heard of it.
It gives me a rash.
And yep, the driver, who I will say is
Asian
communications. So the Russian. He is typically the driver, so he hops behind the seat and takes off, drives expertly through the city, leaving much more delicately than you'd expect from a Humvee. He's good.
Because in Soviet Russia...
Car today was you. And he took control of that car. Yeah. And yep, brings you all the way back to HQ, does the typical 3 laps around to make sure that everything's clear, and then pulls it into the automatic entryway that seals up as soon as the Humvee has cleared.
I want that fucker found.
Sir?
You know which one.
Look at on the comms. He goes over and jumps immediately out of one seat into another and starts surfing through all of his various avenues of communication.
It probably won't be actually hard to find you over the internet.
What are you doing?
A man who does Chinese
I
at
doubt
work.
he has a phone
Or
himself, so don't
man who
bother.
terrorizes.
Man who terrorizes children.
Yeah. There's probably several good stories surrounding you now.
The Irishman goes and begins to prep a high-protein snack before crash time, because you did just go and fight.
A whole lot.
Recovery is...
Protein!
Protein.
It's always protein.
And the
It's just
medic.
liquid meat.
Ew.
Meat shake.
Made it for the old Scottish one.
And then the other one, the Italian turns in for the night.
Where? I go meditate in a corner somewhere.
Yep. So yeah, it would be perfect silence aside from the sizzling of food on the stove and the tapping away at a computer, and you can tell he is definitely on the case. But he's looking for a ghost, so that's the thing.
Pretty much.
Awesome.
Cool.
How do you have your place set up, like interior? Like, do you have your own separate room or anything?
Probably not so much a room as a place that has, like, some curtained off, like, sections. Because it's pretty much open warehouse with a bunch of, like...
But you have a private space in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Abner's actually in your bed.
Cinder blocks, there we go. Okay.
Hey, baby.
But yeah, I'll rip it off.
Only if you can catch it. It's shriveled up a long time ago.
Yeah, otherwise, there are subsections like rooms that are basically just curtains on rods.
No, he's 1 inch.
Yeah, I'm fucking 1 inch.
punch.
That's it, right?
Yay!
Finally.
We made it through a fight.
Clapping for
Big fight.
God,
Big dangerous
Yeah,
fight.
that was ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
I assumed that the cap was like at 3,
Yeah.
but then it just kept coming.
Well, the idea was for it to mosh pit a lot quicker,
Mm.
because I expected everybody to be taking guys out like you were. So that was a thing.
Yeah.
You have several techniques at 3. You have almost all of your techniques at 3.
Yeah, -1. I have 2 defensive, and I didn't see the point in putting both that higher. Especially when one is just usually to get key. I
All
don't
of my
need that.
techniques are at 2.
Still, though, 1 die isn't.
How many techniques do you have?
8 including my overdrive.
I have 6.
Yeah.
So, more distribution.
Plus, a lot of yours run on Dex, and your Dex is fine. I think actually almost all of yours run on
I also
Dex.
don't have lower drive.
Well, yet.
Yeah, because you needed it so far.
I would. Okay, so the people that had to hit 3 fucking times, I could have eliminated a lot sooner.
Anyway,
I could have.
are we
It's still possible that you don't land your overdrive.
are we doing experience for this session, even though technically?
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys don't want experience for that fight, I don't mind.
I did.
Luke doesn't want experience.
I just didn't
I
know.
know,
Yeah.
I know it was technically supposed to be a continuation. I don't think
We did
We
XP.
did
We did
experience.
last
XP,
time.
yeah.
We
Yeah.
did.
I don't, we're doing XP for this one. We did
Yeah.
a whole session.
Jory
before.
actually made bank last time with that demon.
It was written around here somewhere.
We
Oh,
erased
my
it
turn.
well.
I took mine because
Oh,
we're
okay.
not playing Pathfinder anymore, so
Okay, so
or at least not currently. Anyway,
Ben.
He said queso.
it's a type of cheese.
Do you want to stop the recording of this one?
Stuff can happen. We'll wait till after.
Also, we found out that when I erased mine, those didn't go away so great. So
For some reason.
Did you color over them first? When stuff's old, you can color over it and it like rehydrates it.
This is true.
well, I mean, we like poured water on it. So,
Yeah, for some reason, it's like if you were to draw a Sharpie on a blackboard, you just
Yeah.
go over it with white erase and you can erase the whole thing.
That
weird.
Yeah.
is true, actually. I didn't think about that.
Weird.
It's weird how but it works.
Either way, I was just cleaning it afterwards.
Oh, there it is.
Also, everybody should take a health stock back now, so you don't forget to do it later.
Yeah.
Can I get healed?
Yeah, take your health stock back.
Cool.
From
I have
this
2 HP now. 2 health stocks.
thing. Okay.
You gotta rest and then win some fights,
Why win some points?
so that you don't keep losing health stocks.
Everybody showed up and
Oh,
pushed
yeah.
the face.
Yeah.
Like it.
I did use
Sunday.
my willpower.
All around?
I think we all described something.
I was. Ooh. But some of it just didn't make sense. Like, how does old man move like that?
Very quickly.
Inventive use of backgrounds.
I made a shell to not get exploded.
Made my minions make me not unconscious.
I didn't use it at all.
I'm a bloodbender.
That's not a background.
It's not a background.
That's a background. I learned that about myself.
It's
That's
not-
character
not-
development.
That's
Oh,
character
that's
That's-
character development. Yeah.
Yeah, background is literally if you roll those dice at the bottom of your page.
Yeah. Nah, I
Yes. Exceptional role playing.
Yes.
And
so,
anybody at all? No.
No.
no, we all sucked!
Why do we do this?
Combat.
Yeah.
No, there wasn't any.
No,
Certainly
no,
fucking say that happened.
And happened. And happened.
Difficult or advanced combat.
Yes.
All round.
Some-
All round.
Yeah.
No.
He fought one opponent, and he only fought Luke. But you didn't attack the other minions, did you? Or
I did.
He did,
Did you?
at the very end. Well, the only people that were clashing against 3+ people were us.
He
No,
was clashing
he-
against an Akuma.
Yeah, Luke was doing it at the end.
Yeah.
and Luke.
I was fighting the PC and two moves.
So specifically not Ben.
Y'all suck.
Yeah.
It's okay. You'll make up for it.
Character development.
No,
Bloodbender.
none of that.
Yes. Yes.
I called your shit out. Like, I'm not letting
Yeah,
you-
he did. Like hardcore.
Abner, stop goofing.
Yes. When the horde of people was vaporized, there was no more, oh, this is just fun and games and tournaments. No. Shit happened.
I didn't do that.
We all know
Did
you're,
you?
you're the kind of guy who's totally okay with murdering people as long as you.
As long as they're evil.
As long as you. Yeah.
As long as I view them as
You're
evil.
As
okay
long
with
as
hitting
you-
old men and beating up children.
As,
Okay.
as
I
like,
threw him to save his life.
this is true.
And then you shot him with lasers and you keep
To prove a point.
You need
And
to
Jimmy was fucking
You
asking
shot
for
him
it.
with lasers to prove you weren't violent.
I shot him with lasers to prove that my bullets don't kill the innocent.
Now he's shooting bullets too.
That was what it was proving. And no, I wasn't.
Now, I don't know that you guys are murderers, but if your bullet fucking thing doesn't work against him,
I haven't.
then
killed
we have a
anyone.
problem still.
I'm working against
What do you
him.
mean? I'm
Character
not
development
evil.
for Dennis.
What?
Character development for Dennis.
I mean, he also inserted himself into the situation and thought that I should leave the crystal with him.
That is true. You said
did
He
happen.
was overt.
And for some reason, you targeted him. I don't know what that point was, but
That was just him fucking with Luke.
Based, yeah.
Oh,
He wanted in on the action.
Bad time to fuck with this guy.
Yeah, it really
Right.
was. Like, I did not see that coming. Like,
Now the
oh,
exciting
my God.
Stunt of the game.
very first round, I punched out one guy. 7 damage with a normal technique. Bah!
Stunt of the game comes from the description of what happened, not the fact that it happened.
Rolling dice doesn't
Gonna
give a
go
stunt.
ahead and put my name in the pool. for
I
this
am
one.
going to reject that hardcore. Jaw drop. We found out that you were a 5'7"
Yeah,
fucking
alright.
star.
The jaw drop is that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip. Yeah, you're gonna skip that point right now. But yeah, stunt of the game.
been waiting for that for so long.
So good.
I knew.
Well, I don't want to like toot my own horn, but the
Beep beep.
beep beep. I had the when I fucking like ran up him and then fucking turned around and
That
bunch
was,
of dudes.
that was
That was
pretty
cool.
good.
I'm okay. I am okay with that one.
I like that one. The other one that I throw into the ring was when Ben decided to drown somebody in blood.
Facts.
That's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
Dude, Bloodbender.
This is a better description.
Okay.
No offense, Ben.
Most dramatic moment.
Yeah. I think just in general the whole like discussion about
The interaction
that was
happened there. Yeah.
especially before you went unconscious did get a little in character heated. So
Yeah.
I think
The
that
two
was,
good guys who probably should have been working together conflicted.
That's a point. Completing a story.
Yeah. Like,
Was
right
this
before,
story?
I was with you. I was like, yeah, let's get this fucker. And then you blasted me in the face.
I would say probably
There's-
not.
There's story and season, so.
Hmm?
Would,
Okay.
would each one of the completions of our thing be a story?
So,
I would say is the whole thing surrounding that guy and specifically the crystal idea
Is that resolved?
Is that resolved?
No.
Then I
Then
would say no.
You guys picked up the crystals.
I'm not just gonna let that thing go fucking untended.
Just a rock.
Yeah, because like a story is supposed to be several sessions that completes a full like narrative arc,
Mm.
whereas like a season is supposed to be several.
A season's like a season of a TV show.
Yeah, like a couple stories together.
We are episodes of an anime right
What
now.
kind of show?
TV show.
TV.
I heard TG.
TG show.
TG.
Television.
Yeah,
Television.
Yeah, obviously.
It's a sensory experience for your gills.
Oh,
Do you guys not have that?
right.
Alright,
Now, where are we
and
from?
obviously we didn't complete a season. So me, showing up and spinning tails.
You
don't,
did
you
it.
don't get any fucking XP, Jory.
No, one.
You were kind
You
of
get the
there.
water.
I wasn't really feeling it.
Stunting?
You did
Yes.
Yeah.
Inventive use of NPCs.
Jimmy
One
should have
became
been
two,
the
became-
Jimmy is his NPC.
Oh,
He
is
just
it?
acts it.
No,
No?
no. What?
He showed up first in stuff that he was doing.
Okay.
Jimmy was created by Jory. He's incorporated into your story.
Okay, never mind.
Believe
Never
so,
mind.
Yeah, it was, Jimmy's complicated.
Jimmy's complicated.
We'll just say yes.
Feel free to do with Jimmy what you will.
Jimmy-
Throwing that out there.
Jimmy takes 2 people to play.
I wasn't sure if Jimmy was in on it. Because but
Development of an NPC or side plot.
Yes.
Planted
Crystal
a
itself.
couple seeds there.
Eh.
Exceptional descriptions.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, one color, one woman.
Combat.
No.
No.
There's absolutely no
Too
combat.
much. Don't get experience for it.
Challenging and dynamic combat.
Yes.
Yes.
It was definitely challenging, but the concept was more guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, it should happen.
It was actually going to be a different twist, but you fucked with the sigil first.
I had to.
Significant plot development.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna just try to magic at it.
What about inter-party conflict? Is that one the...
Yes, creating inter-party strife. 5 XP.
Yeah, actually. So cool. No, completing a story, completing a season.
Either.
Neither Compito. Righteous.
Let's do that. Oh, yeah.
So, Dennis, 9, Shane, 8, Joe, 10, Luke, 10, Jory, 10. Motherfuckers.
Get my eraser.
It's almost easier getting experience as the storyteller.
You just have to be there.
You have to do your job.
Yeah, pretty much.
Damn.
Like, well, it's like being able to study for the test when everybody else has it as a pop quiz.